live on my end.
The
I got
train
a
is
simple
coming.
sketch here, but I got a lot of stuff that I need to like figure
Nice.
figure out.
I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing yours on your channel. Let's see. Oops. Fuck you. Refresh. Oh, there it is. Aquí está. Live chat. Live chat. Alright, I think we're good now.
Good, man.
I think so.
All right, you wanna start us off with the intro, or you want me to do it?
It doesn't matter. I can do it unless you want to.
No, go ahead.
All right. All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Live with the Hive, episode 34. This is the art show that you all love and are tuning into every week. I am the real Chinstrap. Joining me today is the incredibly talented, the amazing D Graves. What is up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hell of an introduction. I love when you do the intros, bro.
Thanks, man. I love being here. I'm just happy to be here.
Right. So for today, we're still doing our DC themed for December. So we got DC characters, and today we got Lobo. What's his catchphrase? The baddest man, or the man with the master plan, or something like that.
Something like that.
Look
I'm
at
not.
that. We got Kai in the chat. He spawns and says, "Someone summoned me."
Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
stopping by, Kai. Good to see you, bro.
Glad the ritual we did before the stream worked. And
Right.
I'm glad it all worked out.
This dude is so punk rock, man. Like
Right?
I'm trying to really keep that in the back of my mind, but I still
Mm.
feel like I have some improvement that I can
Mm.
kind of do with with my approach.
Sure. I mean, he's pretty hardcore. He is pretty hardcore. He's like,
So,
I mean, he took out his whole race, didn't he?
yeah, bro.
He was just like, man, y'all are
Screw
a
you
bunch of
guys.
punks.
Right.
That's it.
Bunch of sucker free Sundays.
Yeah, that's it, bro. And just took him out. So, he's a hardcore dude. But we're gonna
I
see what
feel
we can.
like he also gives Superman a kind of a battle too, right?
I think so. Yeah, I don't
I feel
know.
like he's a pretty good foe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't know officially what they've done together, but I'm pretty sure that he can at least hold his own, and if not, take the Man of Steel out.
Right.
Pretty sure he's about that life. So, because he can like regenerate from pretty much nothing. He's pretty insanely strong from
Right.
everything I've seen. So,
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to be sketching him and seeing if maybe we can come up with a cool little piece.
yeah, see what we can do. See what we can do. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I started this sketch just a little bit before the show here, and yeah,
How
going
do you
all right.
feel
So
about it?
it's all right. It's solid. I don't hate
It's
it.
solid. Yeah, you don't hate it, but you don't love it, or what?
I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a simple kind of head sketch, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it. Kai also said that looks sick.
Thank you.
Looks
Thank you.
sick. But yeah, so I'm kind of like where I'm at with my pencils right here. I don't really have like a whole lot to do with them. Is kind of the issue here.
So you're all done.
I'm pretty
So
much done. Yeah.
you
Thanks.
started off the stream with a complete piece. I love
Yeah.
it. I
Thanks for
love it,
tuning
bro.
in, everybody. Just kidding. But I might need to jump into the inks here because I don't really want to, fuss with it too much.
Hmm.
But I think it's kind of working for what it is,
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
what for what kind of sketch it is here. I got all the pieces in place in their spot. There's a place for everything and everything in its place
Yeah,
type of situation.
that's right. Episode 34.
Right, dude. It's crazy. 34.
Can you believe it? Remember when we were like trying to hit 21 and all of that?
Right? We were
And
trying
now
to
we're at 34.
figure out how to do it.
Old as hell.
How
We're
do we
old
stream?
news.
Yeah, for real. About time for that midlife crisis to come through on the show.
How was your weekend, bro? I'm sure you had something cool going on. What you got?
It was all right. I mean, I was working, which
Mm,
went okay. I'm still kind of getting over this little sickness I had. I'm kind
yeah,
of in the, I'm kind of coughing and stuff, and I've got like the body aches still,
yeah.
and like just the kind of random annoying pains, which is
Oh,
annoying.
right, right.
Um, and so I was kind of, that kind of made the weekend a little bit less fun than it could have been.
Uh,
But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. The new Marvel Rivals game came out. I played a little
right.
bit of that, not too much. A little bit of that though. It was pretty cool, pretty fun game. And yeah, that's. I don't know if I did. I didn't do a ton of sketching. I don't think so. It was not really a very artful weekend. I was kind of, like I said, I'm still kind of recovering. So like at work, on my breaks, I was kind of napping and stuff, and then coming home, and I had to replace our freaking kitchen faucet, which was a pain. Had to
Damn. What
replace
happened?
that. So that sucked. So I didn't really get to do anything in the evenings, but it all worked out. It all worked out.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that it did, bro.
Yo, what up, photogenic? How you doing?
Photogenic in the house.
Yep. What about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was solid, man. No complaints. I had events, so
Yeah.
every weekend I do my pop up, and we're getting close to the end of the season. So
Oh, really?
yeah, we're done there at on December 22nd.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, so as we get to the end of the season, I'm racking up as many sales as I can. Just
Right.
see what we got going on, and then I'm starting to get ready for next year.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
booking shows. I already got shows booked throughout January, so that's good.
Heck yeah, bro. That's super awesome. Nice and promising. Getting ready for fresh new year. Yo, what up, Night Ninja? Won't be long. Your
Yeah.
battery's low. Oh no. Well, thanks for coming through
Oh
either way.
dang! Look at that. Photogenic says busier than I care to be. No time to draw. Yeah, I feel that.
Yup, know about that. That is not a fun place to be.
So what I got going on in January 8th, I got
Mm-hmm.
a college event that I got at UCR, the University of Riverside. So I'll be doing that, and then January 19th, I have another hip hop and nerds hosted event. It's like a mini Comic Con in the Moreno Valley Mall. So I'll
Oh,
be doing
nice.
that. Yeah, I did really good last time that we did that. So I'm excited to see what happens this time.
Right, and that's at the same location, right?
Yeah,
So you'll get
same
to see.
location.
I know you said you'd made some connections with some of the like the stores there, right,
Yep,
and things.
yep,
So get to see kind of what happens with that, how you can.
exactly. How we can capitalize on that. And then January 26th, I have the Pasadena convention. So that's another comic convention more towards the LA area. So
Ooh,
that's good.
okay,
Yeah,
dude, that's awesome, man.
thank you.
It's exciting to see all the action you've been getting.
Yeah, slowly but surely it's starting to move along. So I'm
Heck
pretty
yeah,
excited about that.
dude, for real, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's pretty freaking sweet, bro. I'm sure they're
And
gonna go well.
all the while, I'm still doing my own, little stuff. We're growing the YouTube channel. We're gonna keep pushing that as far as we can go,
Yep,
and get this until we get signed.
that's right.
You ready
That's
to get
right, bro.
signed?
I'm ready, bro. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. I've been doing some more. I guess actually one thing I was doing over the weekend is I was working some more on the web comic.
Nice.
So I know I had told you. Sorry, one second. I had showed you kind of one thing that I was working on. I wasn't really getting it to work quite right,
Uh-huh.
but I did a little bit of problem solving. I think I got it. Here, I'll show you guys a quick little sneakity peek at
Let's
this
see it.
kind of little sketch I did
There you
here,
go.
figuring
Nice.
out. Yeah, so see, I think I had figured out the issue as far as the perspective. I wasn't getting it quite right as far as like um, whatever. But this is a little. So I did a couple of these, kind of testing them out and stuff. And this one is closer to what I was actually going for. So I'm
That's
pretty sure I'll
good.
be able to run with that, and use that to get like the effect, like I said, that I'm going for.
So do you kind of know what you needed to do to fix that issue, or are you still kind of going with it?
Yeah, I got it figured out now. I understand what I was doing wrong. I had just the way I was drawing the perspective I needed to show. I was kind of trying to think how to explain it. I was seeing too much of the floor. I needed to
Uh-huh.
see more of the ceiling
Yeah.
and the walls. I wasn't showing the walls at all. I needed to see the walls, and I needed to see more of the ceiling in the frame because it was more of it's more of a worm's eye view
Uh-huh.
perspective. It's a POV of a baby or a toddler sitting on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And just the way that I had sketched it out originally, I wasn't selling that. But I did some thinking, and I was gonna go and find, some or take my own reference and stuff, but I wound up just figuring it out actually without having to do that.
Oh, nice.
Just kind of came to me. I was thinking about it, at work as I do. I'm driving around, thinking about things,
Yeah.
and I was just kind of like, oh, I kind of understood that I needed to see more of the ceiling. Like I had
Uh-huh.
that part kind of already ticking away in my brain,
Uh-huh.
and then just kind of, I was mulling over it, whatever, as I was working, and it just kind of started to click, and then I went on break. I took this piece of paper. I did it. Another another thing I did. I did just on some random piece of paper I had um with me, like I didn't do it in my sketchbook.
Right.
And so I was able to not really stress about it, and not worry about it. Like, cause I've got a bunch of these, like a bunch of attempts in my sketchbook, and it's like taking up my sketchbook pages with these failed attempts or whatever,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of annoying a little bit. I mean, I don't mind it, but once I get to having like 7 or 8 pages in my sketchbook, that's just me trying to figure this out and it's not working, then it kind of is a little annoying.
Yeah.
So I did it on a scrap piece of paper where I didn't have to worry about it so much, and I wound up figuring it out quickly, which was nice.
That's so cool, bro.
So yeah, so we'll see how it. I should be able to, you know, whatever, make it happen. Definitely, I feel like, once I just do it, once I get it going, like, cause this, oh, there's just a couple things that have kind of been hindering me, as far as like my mindset, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or like things like that where I wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that once that was a big one, so having that figured out helps. And once I get these small things figured out, it should be very easy for me to kind of blow through the rest of it, if that makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
You know,
See
because
what
like
you mean.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of it has just been kind of like a mental block for me so far, but like I've got the characters designed that I needed to design. Um, I know what happens in the story. I've got most of it roughly thumbnailed, right?
Uh huh.
So it's not like it's not I don't know. There isn't really a whole lot there to intimidate me, if that makes sense.
It does. I hear you. I speaking of being intimidated and working out problems, I'm working on that Storm and Wolverine commission I
Ooh,
have.
nice.
Yeah, so
How's that going? I know you had that thumbnailed or a rough sketch or something for it, right? I don't know what you'd call it, what you had done, but
I did, but every time I feel like it's time to start working on it, I I don't know, I talk myself out of it, or I convince
mm,
myself that I got more work that I need to figure out, and so so on and whatnot.
yeah, yeah.
So it's one of
Excuse
those
for
things to
days.
where exactly where I was just kind of stuck.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
So
I'm glad to hear that you're pushing through it.
I am.
Um,
I'm trying to. I got a nice pose that I'm thinking about working with, and
okay.
once I start actually making some progress with it, then I'll show you guys. I'll show the
Yeah.
stream and stuff. But for now, just know that it's coming.
Nice, bro. I'm excited, dude. Photogenic said, no such thing as a failed attempt. You're just moving your knowledge of a process forward. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. But, you know, it's still annoying.
Yeah.
It's
That's
annoying when like it's just kind of a mental thing. Like, I've said before how I like my sketchbooks are not full of finished pieces. I have finished pieces in here, but that's not the goal. Like for me, a goal of a sketchbook isn't to fill it with perfect drawings on every single page. But I do want to have drawings in there. I
right.
don't want half my sketchbook to be me freaking redrawing the same thing over and over again and not figuring it out. So one way for me to work through that mental block was to try sketching it out outside the sketchbook, just on some random piece of paper that I'm not going to keep or is not um, important or whatever. But you're absolutely right. You're right. It's all just figuring it out. And especially this, I'm messing with kind of a fisheye perspective, which I do. I've done before, and I understand kind of the basics of it, but I haven't done exactly what I'm trying to do on this one before. So it did take figuring out and everything. So you're definitely right. You're right. You spitting facts. He do be spitting. Armalite says their features remind me of a glorious Germany. What up, Armalite? Thanks for coming through.
Always.
This guy is pretty hardcore, man. He's pretty hardcore. He's I've listened to some Lobo stories. I don't think I've actually read them. Like as far as I've looked at Lobo art, but I haven't really like read a comic. But I've listened to a couple of his stories, so I get kind of the gist of it. But all right, let's switch over to a brush pen. I'm gonna do some brush penning, if that's okay with you guys here.
I guess.
You guys, thanks.
I'm
Be
trying to get
quick.
like his because he's got rocker clothes and stuff. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to like I don't know, get that feeling, I guess, that
Yeah.
comes with it. I don't want to say that his shirt is like ripped or anything, but it's
Mm.
definitely I don't know, like Motley Crue type.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
That's what I see on that.
Yeah, that nice leather jacket,
Yeah,
you
he's
know.
got the leather jacket that's cut off and cut and stuff. I would do spikes on it, but I decided not to. I
Really?
didn't do. Yeah, I didn't do the spikes like
Hmm.
some of the references that I had.
Mm. Just didn't feel it, or what?
It didn't work in my composition.
Mm. Oh yeah, I guess I see. You got kind of the collar kind of blocking it.
Yeah,
That
I'm
makes sense.
sorry. This is a smaller sketchbook, and I one thing like you said, I'm trying to keep all of our theme sketches together.
Mm-hmm.
I draw on so many, and I have so many sketchbooks and so much stuff that I draw that sometimes the sketchbook that I use isn't ideal for my freaking camera setup.
Yeah, that makes sense. Potter says hello and nice. Yo, hello, Potter. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Photogenic says, I won't let you guys poop on yourselves. You're way too good for that mentality. Your incomplete sketches are a story of what you're figuring out. We all have them. Some just catch on quicker than others. You're right. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate you um, helping with the mindset. You know, because that's what it's all a mindset, bro. It's all a mindset. Everything life in life is all about your mindset. I think,
Agreed.
especially art, though. Especially art. If your mindset is a big factor when it comes to how uh, you know successful you feel with your art. A lot of it comes down to mindset, but I am feeling good about that, and I'm excited to keep working on it. I was gonna do some more last night. I was just so tired, bro. It's killing me.
Being so successful is tiring, isn't it?
It's a lot of work, that's for sure. Takes a lot of work to keep trying over and over again. That's for sure. But you know, I'm not bitter about it though. Is this pen drying out on me or something? I feel like this pen is. Oh my goodness, this pen is dry.
I feel like I be going through the same thing, bro. Like I know I got a new pen. Why is this acting like this?
Right? It's okay. I got refills. Hold on. Where's this? Gotta dig through my desk drawer real quick. Because I know I've mentioned before how much I love this brush pen. And so I made sure to buy a big old pack of refills for it. Where them refills at? Where them refills at? Come here, boy. Where them refills at? There we go. I got this. I don't know how many it is. What's this? These things. There's like, I think I got like 15 refills for this, honestly. Oh, this first box is empty. I've already blown through 5 of them.
Damn.
Love this pen, bro. Okay, so this is how you change your brush pen cartridge. You're going to take it apart and you're going to pull the old one out. Okay. Take the new one. Look for the arrow. It's got a nice little handy arrow on it. If you're using this Pentel Pocket brush pen, gonna push it on, and you want it to click. There we go. Nice. Takes a little bit of effort. But make it click. There we go. Okay. Now we should be good. So I'm gonna go in with ink wash 2 here in a bit, but I think I want this hair back here to be mostly black. Then like he's got these eye things, but I'm gonna ink wash them, and I'll maybe do an outline if I want them to be more black. I'll do a white outline if I want these to be more solid black, but I want this hair back here to be pretty dark and kind of messy. He's a little bit of an unkempt fellow. Going through the galaxy, hunting bounties.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter, huh?
I think so. Yeah, I believe so. I do believe so. Armalite says they would have made good soldiers for his grandpa. I think you're right, dude. This dude would have been a fantastic soldier because he's basically unkillable, right? I don't think I don't think he can actually die. I believe is the case. Okay. I might have to come back in with a brush, an actual brush and ink. I want this to be pretty black over here. Let's go through. I want to use the brush pen for some of this inking because it kind of gives an uneven line, which I think kind of helps with the punk rocker kind of feel,
Yeah.
So let's kind of go through here. Something like this. I'll have the background kind of do this. Photogenic says Lobo was nerfed early on because he was way, way, way too OP. Yeah, he was insane, right? He could regenerate from a freaking drop of blood, and what wasn't it his race was the only ones who could kill him or something, and then he killed all
And then he
them.
killed them so they
So
could
yeah,
fight.
you're like, oh dang, bro, we kind of messed up. Cyprian says hi, hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for
Thank you
coming
for
through.
joining. Thank you for joining.
Yes. Okay, so I want some blacks on here. I want to leave some white for these little wrinkle things, kind of crow's feet looking thingamabobbers, doohickeys.
I love how he's got the gloves and stuff.
Yeah.
The biker gloves.
Yeah.
The
The
dude
chains,
is,
right?
yeah,
Everything. He's
yeah, bro.
a cool character, man. I was gonna do something. I was actually thinking about doing having him. I had an idea for a pose that I was gonna do with him holding like a limp Superman or something. But then I fell asleep and didn't have a ton of time before the show. And I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired, bro. Let's do a headshot. I think I can handle a headshot. So that's
Wow.
what you're getting today. But I think it's gonna work out all right. I hope you'll forgive me.
I'm not much of the forgiving type. However,
That's true. Maybe
you
the
will.
viewers at least will forgive me.
They will.
They will, yeah. We got a bunch of sweetheart viewers, that's for sure.
They love the chin strap.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody does. Somebody does.
Look at this. What is this? Like his. What is it actually?
Oh, his weapon? I don't know, like some kind of hook or something. I
Yeah,
don't
I
actually
see
know
that.
what it is. Night Ninja says charge your device for 15 minutes and you're only at 10%. Oh man, that sucks.
Damn, son. You need one of them fast chargers.
Right? I hope that we can make those 10% a valuable 10% for you. And he asks who we're drawing. This is a character called Lobo. He's a DC villain. And
Is he a villain though, or is he more of an anti-hero?
I guess I don't know. I guess I actually don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm
I thought
not
he was a
saying you're
villain.
wrong. I think he has villain stories, but I think he might be more like of an anti-hero. But I
Okay.
guess that depends on who you talk to. I don't know. Don't quote
No,
me on
you could be right. Like I said, I haven't fully, photogenic. Let us know. Photogenic.
that.
I know
Look
we
it up.
have someone in the chat who can help us out here. Let us know. Because I was under the impression that he was more of a villain, but I
You
could
might
be
be right. I see that just by how he dresses. Like,
So
is
you're
he?
judging
Yeah.
the book by the cover, is what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
I
no,
am.
that's fair, bro. I do the
Yeah.
same thing on a daily basis. So
At least I'm honest about it, you know?
yeah. Yeah. Oh god. All right, let me
Maybe
see.
we'll do like a tear in his shirt.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
These are more like
This nice kind of rough texture on this. This brush pen, it's so thick. The ink is just so thick on it. It's so, I don't know. It's great. Sometimes it's a little harder to get the dry brush kind of look,
mm,
you know, because the excuse me, the ink just kind of pours out,
yeah.
which I love. But like, if I really want a really dry brushy look, I'll switch to like, I have this Copic brush pen, which is like the opposite. I got freaking gotta fight tooth and nail to try and get a thick line out of this thing.
So I guess I'm gonna do like you and start inking so I don't get left behind.
Right.
'Cause you know how you get down.
Well, you know. I'm gonna switch. I am switching over to this Copic one now for the facial hair here. Let's see if I can see. This gives a really nice dry brush look. It's great for this, but it's not as good when it comes to those, like I said, those nice thick lines.
Uh-huh.
That's what I want the Pentel for. But for the kind of brushy, more of a brushy look, this Copic one is fantastic. Or maybe it's just dry. It could just be old and I dried it out. And that's why it's good. But either way, that's what I'm using for this. And I think that that's really given me the look that I want. Get a little bit on here. Photogenic says Lobo is an anti-hero. He's kind of like the Punisher, but Lobo is truly a merc for hire. The right amount of money
He'll do
dictates his
anything.
moral code. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that ninja says his Wi-Fi is acting up too. Oh no, bro.
Damn.
And then Night Ninja asks, how much do you guys pay for a hair and a facial at the salon? Around there, it's about $2. Well, I actually am not able to go to the salon because I ain't got no hair. So I don't know how much it costs. I know for my kids to get a haircut, it's like $12 or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Something like that. Yeah, we got a local lady. Shout out to Jen. She's fantastic. She does a really good job, and you know, it's not bad. I always give her a nice little tip, you know, because it's not much. It's definitely not much. It's not expensive. So, and she does a great job. But and then like if I ever need to trim my beard or whatever, I'll just do it on my own. Well, I mean, I'll have my woman do it for me. So I actually don't. I'm not familiar with the costs for hair maintenance around here because, you know, he says, "Oh, I forgot." Yeah, no, it's cool, bro. It's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm okay. I'm way past the point of it hurting. I've done my grieving, so. Photogenic says he shaves his own head. Yeah, same for me. Same for me. Just take care of it myself. Which is nice, I guess.
It's expensive for me to take my boys to get cut because they get like their hair styled and stuff. Not styled, but just the type of haircuts that they have.
Sure, yeah.
So when I take them, I know that I'm going to be dropping close to $100, especially if I
Dang.
tip. Because I believe in tipping good for people that do what I like.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Especially for something like hair, right? Because like
Yeah,
it sucks when you don't have like we had, our lady was kind of gone for a while, we had to try out some different ones and they just were not up to par. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
different.
And
Yeah,
it's just like, this sucks, man. This sucks.
I do. I
I
know
don't
what
know what you're doing.
So yeah, man. I can pay, and I know that that's a good business to get into if you like it because you can get paid.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna need to get their haircut.
yeah, that's a good
It's
point.
one of those
Almost
things
everybody.
that that people are always gonna need.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be on point.
Hmm.
On point. All right, let's get the ink wash out. Where is ink wash at? Where the ink wash at? Ooh, where the ink wash at? Night Ninja says, "Don't worry, I'll go through the male pattern balding as well." I hope so. I hope you do. At ripe young age like me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hope. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Honestly, you probably glowed up when you lost your hair, because then
Once I've
that beard could fully do its
yeah,
thing.
you might be right. It definitely was a glow up when I finally shaved it. That was for sure because I was holding on for too long. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit it, bro. I was holding on um longer than I should have, and then when I finally got up the nerve to do it, to cut it all off, that was a big glow up for sure. Cut the man bun off and everything, and you know, said goodbye for the last time. My final goodbyes. Um, yeah, definitely a glow up. It's pretty, it's like whenever you look back, you know,
Yeah.
and you kind of cringe, at kind of what maybe the way you used to act or the way you used to look or whatever. Definitely held on for too long, but it's okay. I came through. I'm here now, and it's all right. Glow up achieved. But one thing that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but it's not really like a very mm, uncommon look where I live. You know, I feel like
What?
where I used to live in Colorado. I didn't see a whole lot of bald dudes with a beard. Like, I mean, they were out there, but it wasn't like a ton of them. But I feel like here, where I currently live, it's kind of like a lot of dudes lost their hair. You know, and got the facial hair kind of going on. So it kind of makes me feel like I don't know.
You can't stand out.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I have such a glowing, charismatic personality. Obviously, which helps. You know, but and those bright baby blues obviously are an advantage. But at the same time, it's kind of like, man, come on.
Yeah, bro.
But it's okay. I'm all right. Like I said, I've done the grieving, and I'm okay now. Came out the other side. Now I can draw a character like Lobo without it hurting my feelings.
You sound just a little triggered though.
It's okay. No, I'm good. I'm in complete control. In complete control of my emotions.
Good. Good.
Breathe deep,
Yeah.
count to 10. I'm not my thoughts. I'm just the witness of my thoughts. All that stuff. Major keys to success.
For real. You don't have to do therapy. Just listen to DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Just tune into Live with the Hive.
There you
Free
go.
therapy. By the way, for anybody on the Chinstrap channel, I have now all of our socials in the description for both of us. So if you're watching and you want to see who I'm drawing with, or you want to check out some of our other videos or the IG, I got all those links in the description. So
And
yeah, I made sure I had just your YouTube link in there before, but I went through and added in, the IGs and all the TikToks and all that. Even though TikTok's on its way out now, apparently.
apparently.
Yeah, you seen the ban has moved forward. It's in its
No,
final stage of appeal or whatever.
I haven't really been paying attention to it, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, the ban, the old TikTok ban seems to be going into effect. I think
Oh,
there's like one more chance, or like it can go one more level up, you know?
yeah,
Um
for like
to
appeals and stuff.
what yeah, it has like one more level it can appeal, but I think in January it's gonna be it's pretty much
Dunzo.
pretty much over with. Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, the social media that I have been the most successful on is going away. So that's fantastic. Got like twice as many followers on there as I do YouTube subscribers. Got, you know, it's just been the best for me, the most successful. So it's a little annoying, but it's all right. And I really got to start posting on Instagram again. For real.
I feel like I post consistently, but it's not my focus. Like I'm really focusing on the YouTube channel, you know?
Yeah.
At all of my events, I'm always telling the people, yeah, me and my friend got a YouTube channel and we go live 3 times a week. Oh,
Nice.
really? Yeah, we're doing December this month and da 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 da. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna check it out. Slowly, I see my follower count growing, but
Yeah, bro, you've been going up. You're getting pretty close to 300 here on YouTube.
yeah,
That's super
finally. So
good,
if you guys want to help me out and stop hearing me cry about not being successful,
man.
feel
Make
free
sure to hit
to
that sub button.
yeah
Make sure to hit
subscribe
that sub button.
and be active too. I
Yeah,
love it when our people actually talk to us and stuff.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Speaking of, I'm sorry, I missed a couple comments here. Photogenic says for his son, it's easily $50 for the hair. He's got that long hair down to the back. He wants the shampoo and the back rub, but Photogenic refuses to pay for the happy ending. That's fair.
There
That's
you
fair.
go.
Do
He's
that
got
on
to
your
pay
own
for
time.
his own happy ending,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Take care of that yourself. That's fair. He Night Ninja says drawing the cards won't be an option. It's too hard to do the small details, so I've resorted to tracing. Yeah, so you were drawing that on. I know you sent me some of those. You're drawing those like at the actual size, right, for the cards. Um, it is definitely hard to draw small stuff like that, bro.
What are you talking about?
He was doing some, I think Mob Psycho cards,
Hmm.
right? I believe Mob Psycho. Let me know if I'm wrong, Night Ninja. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And he was doing like cards, kind of like Magic the Gathering type thing.
Yeah.
It's just his own kind of custom cards, which was pretty cool. But I think he was drawing them at the actual, like at the size of a card.
Oh, because I think he was asking me a little bit about it, and I was giving him. I hope that I'm thinking about the right person because he was asking about sketch cards. And
Mm.
look, these are the most common ones. These are what everyone really uses.
Yeah,
So
that's what
these
I
are the
got.
size 2.5 by 3.5, right?
Yeah.
However, I lean more towards these ones right here.
Okay. 3x5s.
Yeah, I like these a lot more than I like the 2 by 3. Even though I know the 2 by 3 are the basic size,
Right.
like standard. So but when I see people like Marvel Inc., they be taping two together anyway. So it's like, are
Yeah.
they really even doing the small ones all the time?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that's those are good points for sure. And it is hard to do like really detailed stuff, at that size. Like it's really more about getting the good, the silhouette and the big details correct. That's really
Exactly.
the main thing that you want to be focusing on. So So I get you. And one thing you could also do is you could like do your own drawing, on a regular piece of paper and then take a picture of it and then have it on your phone so it's a smaller size and then you can trace that, so you're still doing your own thing or whatever. Like if you have a specific idea that you want to do, that's always an option.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
But, or if you have an iPad, obviously you can, you got a bunch of options with that. But, you know, you know, I mean, All right, let's see. How's this going so far? I think this is going okay. I think this facial hair needs to go up a little bit closer to his mouth, though. Maybe? Let me see. I feel like if it's going, should probably be closer. Let's do it. Let's bring this up a little more. I think that'll help. Kind of drawing along the contour of the face here. Whenever you're drawing any kind of facial hair, you want it, don't just draw random lines. You want it to go in the direction that the facial hair is going to actually grow.
Really?
Yes. Don't just draw random lines. If you have facial hair, it helps. But if not, just look up some pictures, right? Because you have, like, you can see the mustache here. These aren't all going just straight down. They're kind of going out from the base of the nose. And these are kind of going over towards the left. These are kind of going over towards the right. Same thing here from the lip. Coming out, you kind of got a little curve down. And they're curving down over the chin. I gave him these kind of mutton chop kind of things. That's what these are called, right? Where the chin is like a bit longer or whatever, but they're sprouting out from the skin. You don't have to be like totally realistic, obviously, unless that's your goal. But just to have a basic idea, right? You can see how my brush strokes right here, these are all going this direction, and as they're going up, they're turning with the cheek so that they're following the basic direction that the hair would actually be growing. And if you are of age where you can shave, this helps. Like when you run, you get your what's it called? You run your hand across your face, you can feel which way the grain is going. That's the similar direction you want to be drawing the actual facial hair.
That boy over there cooking.
Quick tips. Quick tips. Very important. Very important. Same thing. It's the same concept with hair, right? Like we got his hair sprouting out from his head and then, following a basic kind of direction that, whatever. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to be anal about it or all neurotic, but you want it to be kind of just to follow the basic concept. Nuclear Potential says, nice Deadpool. Thank you. Thank you. You big jerk. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice Deadpool.
Nice Deadpool. That's it. All right. Time to go to a new page. Start over.
Yeah.
Starting over.
Has that happened to you? Have you ever drawn someone and like a viewer just didn't know who the hell you were drawing? Like, who is that?
I mean, yeah, but not because of my drawing, most because it was just like an unknown character.
Oh yeah, like Citizen Steel.
Yeah, that happened with Citizen Steel.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've drawn like something and someone's like, oh man, like they just get it wrong just because they're looking at the picture, I don't think, but maybe I'm wrong. This is actually Lobo. Nuclear Potential. But thank you either way. I would like to draw a nice Deadpool. I'll take whatever I can get, honestly. Any kind of compliments, you're in. You're good in my book. So thank you. I know we've talked about that before. That is the correct way to Chinstrap's heart. Any kind of compliment. Boom. You're in. We friends though. We friends now. That was exactly D's strategy, and it worked.
It was.
And it'll work for anybody. Anybody.
He said he's not special.
Any kind of vain compliment, bro. You in? No, you're special, bro. That's not what I meant. You're very special. Very special. Very special. Let me see. Night Ninja says, I'm going to experiment and see what different techniques I like. Good idea. Photogenic. I would say draw your picture normal size, scan it in, print it out in a smaller size. That way you can keep your comfortable level of details. Yeah, definitely. If you have access to a printer and that kind of stuff, then definitely that's the way to go. For sure. I mean, you can draw. I actually have a sketch card I did right here, which is also Lobo, actually, funnily enough. But like, you can do things on sketch cards. And like I did.
Oh, that looks sick. Let me see that.
This one.
Yo,
Thanks,
that's
bro.
nice. You want to see? Look, not to cut you off, but this
No,
is
go ahead. Come in.
the pre-sketch that I had did when, because I haven't drawn Lobo often, so I
Right.
tried him out. This is what I had walked away with.
Oh yeah, nice. That looks good, bro. That's dope. And that was, you did that what, like last night or something, or this morning?
Yeah,
Or, like in
nah,
preparation for today, right?
last night I was like, oh yeah, we're
Nice.
drawing Lobo, and let's see if I can sketch something for him.
Nice. Yeah, that looks really good.
Thank you.
That's that sketch card I did. I done that. That's actually an old one. I did that a while ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
That looks really good, bro.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You're very sweet. Miggy Banff says, I drew a zombie today. I can draw horror stuff. Ooh.
Nice.
I like horror stuff. I haven't drawn a ton of horror, but I love that kind of thing. When it's done well, that's good stuff. What kind of, is that what you prefer to draw, is horror stuff? Is that kind of like your go-to if you're going to be drawing something, you like to do that? You go for the horror vibe? Let me see. I feel like, I don't know, this is just not what I want over here. I don't know what exactly I want though. I guess, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh well. Now that I think about it, I don't think I should have done that. Let's see if I can apply a little shine on there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. A little more, what's it called? A little more contrast in this. Kind of on the edge of these shadows here. A little more down here.
I'm not looking forward to doing the chains.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Just fake him.
I'm a try to. That's
just
gonna
do
be
like the. Did you ever watch the Ryan Benjamin and David Finch?
That's what I'm gonna try.
Yeah. That technique he did in that worked really well.
Yeah, but that dude, like, come on, man.
Yeah,
it can't be that simple. But
it looked pretty simple.
Yeah, it did.
Just watch and emulate. Right?
Yep.
I don't know. Are you? Would you say you're a visual learner? Like,
yeah.
So watching.
Yeah, but then after I watch it, I gotta do it. I gotta break it down and let my mind figure it out. Because you can understand technically how to do something, but practically, can you do it? No, because you have to. Some things are easier said than done. It's like, oh yeah, I can tell you what you should do to get the look you're going for, but doing it sometimes is a little bit different.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense. Especially, if it comes to like, some things you got to get the shape language right.
Exactly.
Or there's little nuances that aren't as obvious.
Especially when you're dealing with like perspective.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let me see what I missed. Dudes, or Photogenic, I posted that Scarlet Witch on IG and someone asked if it was Jean Grey. I felt defeated. Oh, man. That sucks. That one hurts. That doesn't even look like Jean Grey. See, that's just someone who doesn't understand, who just doesn't know. I think, you know,
Yeah.
you can't let other people's ignorance get you down. Got my coffee in the frame here. We take a sip, actually.
Yo, that was nasty work. You he said, let me take a sip and straight up took like the gnarliest sip.
That was just for you, bro. I wanted you guys to really, this is it really, what's the word? Um, Immersive stream. I
Yeah,
wanted you
yeah.
guys to really feel it.
Uh-huh.
Got this caramel brulee, cold cold foam on top of a cold brew. Oh, oh, fantastic. Not my favorite. My favorite is definitely the what's it called? The pistachio cream cold brew. But you can't get that this time of year, unfortunately. But this is a new one, the caramel brulee or caramel brulee, if you roll like that. I used to say caramel, but I got that beat out of me. It's a nice Miggy Bam says, yes, my favorite is John Carpenter The Thing. Ooh. Making my own type of drawing of the Thing with so many body parts and making horror art. Dude, that's awesome. I love that. That's cool. That is one thing that is really sweet about horror is like there's lots of room to be creative, right?
Yeah.
Lots of room to do your own thing and kind of roll with it, right? Like you said, you can make all these crazy weird body parts or kind of, you can make it all gnarly and all that stuff. That's cool. That sounds like fun. Sounds like lots of fun. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of background, a little bit of backgrunda on this. Backgrunda. You know what I'm saying?
Like Wakanda.
Oh, there we go. Wakanda forever, baby. 100%. 100%. I'm using a little bit of I think this is, I don't know, I think this is toilet paper dipped in ink. Unused toilet paper dipped in ink. Great way to get a cool texture on your backgrounds.
The way to get even better texture is to make it a little used.
Oh,
You haven't tried that now, have you?
not on stream. I haven't. No, definitely not. Hey.
Hey.
I like paper towels more. I feel like toilet paper kind of like it falls apart a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I have. That's what I'm using. I don't want to go get up right now.
All right, let me see if I can do something with these chains. I'm gonna try pencil them out real quick.
Something like that. It's not too bad. I want to get this right here. I'm not feeling. I'm gonna try and get some texture on this part of the jacket too. Gotta be kind of careful. Might be ruining it at the moment, but it's okay. I don't think that ruined it. Maybe it did, but I think it's okay. A little bit of texture back here on this part of the jacket. Maybe a little bit on the background right there. Photogenic said that pre-sketch is really goo. You captured the character well. Talking about yours. Night Ninja, my card's going to be like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're ability-based and have attack and defensive points. Ooh, that's cool, bro. I love that. That's nice. And your birthday is coming up December 19th. Oh, my God, bro.
Yo, mine is October 19th.
Bro. My birthday is coming up too. Actually, we're both a couple December babies. Night Ninja, you and me. That's
Nice.
cool. I'm on December 12th.
Nice. What are you gonna
12,
do for your birthday? You
12.
doing anything?
Probably. I'm streaming.
Well,
Probably.
that's one way to celebrate it.
I'm streaming. It's on a
Happiest
Thursday,
place on
so
earth.
that's right. It's on a Thursday, so I'll probably be streaming. But I don't know if I'm doing anything else. I doubt it. But yeah, 12/12. I was real happy that with that birthday. Very very satisfied that that's what I got.
So you won't forget it, huh?
Exactly. It's easy to remember. You know, I got like multiple golden birthdays. You know, 'cause I
Hmm.
got when I turned 12. You know, I had 12, 12, 12.
Hmm.
2012, I had 12, 12, 12. Right. You know, I mean, I was just popping off. So that was great. And yeah, it's easy for people to remember, so they know, when it's time to start thinking about gifts and everything. So no, I'm just playing. But yeah, I definitely have the coolest birthday in my family. That's for sure. Easily, easily, easily. My son almost had a really cool one, but he was born a couple days too early.
He wasn't as committed.
Yeah, it was really his mom who wasn't committed, but
Ah,
she was like, "Get this baby out of me." I'm like, it's just you can't wait a couple days,
just wait.
a couple days. Miggy Banff came over here and says, "Hey, amazing art, yo, thanks for coming over here. I see you've been checking out my description. They were just on my channel a moment ago.
Nice.
Thank you." Um, Photogenic's brother is 1225. Oh, really? Ouch.
My cousin is 1225.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they like? Does your cousin and then your brother Photogenic, do they like that being their birthday?
I never cared enough to really ask.
Yeah.
I don't know if he like didn't like it, but you can obviously see, you see how
Yeah.
it goes, especially if you don't have the type of upbringing where you can just get everything. You
Hmm.
gotta look. You either gonna have a Christmas or you gonna have a birthday.
Right. Yeah. 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 I definitely would not want that to be my birthday, to be honest. But I guess I'm a little, what's the word? Greedy. I don't know. Selfish, maybe.
A little bit of
But
both.
it's possible. I mean, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm perfect for you.
Interesting.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, babe. Babe. But I'm perfect for you. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, baby. Baby.
Old school J. Cole.
Yeah, classic. Love that song. I love all the old. I mean, I love most of J. Cole's songs, really. But his old ones are definitely, you know.
Like before you got put on.
Yeah, I mean, I do like his newer stuff too. I like Might Delete Later. I like the Off Season. That stuff is fine. But like once you get back to like Born Sinner,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my god, that album is just or For Your Eyes Only, obviously,
Great album. Yeah.
oh my god, it's just like they just they're so good. So good. I love that stuff. So, you know. But I do like his newer albums more than like he stayed pretty consistent for me, if that makes sense. Like listening to Born Sinner and then listening to Might Delete Later is a totally more positive experience for me than listening to Graduation and then listening to Vultures too.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like it's just he definitely stayed for me more consistent. than some other people who maybe were more of a false prophet. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh,
I see what you did there.
You see that? Yeah. Another banger of a song. Oh my God. Love that song. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Baby. Baby.
It's a shame that chain didn't come out at all like I imagined. However, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not worried about it.
I think it's fine, dude.
It's gonna be because I'm not gonna do anything more with it. You feel me?
It's not gonna get worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some highlights in it, but
oh, that's funny. It's not gonna get worse. All right, I'm trying to think, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really want this smoke to stand out more. I'm gonna try. Let me grab a bigger brush. Un brush más grande. Más grande. Live más. Maybe I should get a darker. I think I have a darker ink wash too. Should I? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Falling off the rails over here, guys. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, baby. What's your guys' in the chat? Let us know your favorite J. Cole album. What's your favorite J. Cole album? I think mine is probably Born Sinner.
classic.
Yeah, it's hard to pick though. It is really difficult for me to pick.
You said ironic. The album's called The Fall Off, but it ain't no fall off for me.
That's right, dude. Oh my God. I'm excited for that one. Hoping it's, hoping it lives up. But I do like For Your Eyes Only a lot too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good classics on that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
know if are there classic tracks on there, or would you say it's just easily played through?
It could be. Yeah, it could be. I mean, that one doesn't that one have No Role Models and False Prophets?
Well,
And Everybody Dies, or is that?
I don't feel like False Prophets was actually on the album, or was it just like a unreleased track? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't feel like False Prophets was on there, but I could.
You might be right. I'm not sure, to be honest.
I remember we heard it.
Sure. Yeah, it might have been a thing that got added on though. But I associate it with that. I associate it with that album, or like High for Hours, or
none of that was on the album.
Those were solo releases. Okay.
Yeah.
And they just got grouped in.
I could be wrong though. I'm just talking. Because why not?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. It's hard to keep it all straight. And I came to J. Cole late. I wasn't like, I wasn't listening as he was releasing all that stuff.
No wonder.
Yeah, I know, right? I think when I got introduced to him, let me think. I think For Your Eyes Only
already beefing. He was already beefing.
No.
He was dropping out of the beef.
Right? No. I think For Your Eyes Only was his newest album when I started listening to him. I think because that was after. I don't know, man. I don't freaking remember.
I think I was listening to him for like the warm up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I had to go back and listen to all that Cold World, and I had to go back and listen to those.
Born Sinner is such a great album, though.
Oh God, I love that one. I think that song. I think Born Sinner is. I can't pick a favorite song, but it might be Born Sinner.
Nice.
Just the song itself, what the song is about, like it hits on a lot of different levels for me. I'm a born sinner, but I'll die better than that. God. I'm starting to get worked up over. I'm gonna take my
I
beanie
hear
off.
you. I hear you. After we get off the stream, we're gonna have to have a session where we listen to the album. Because,
Facts.
unfortunately, we can never have a cool session like that on YouTube.
Yeah, dude. So unfortunate. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go look at this. Um. Oh, okay. No Role Models was actually Forest Hills Drive. Okay.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a big one too. That one's
Look
got
at
a lot of.
that. So, Photogenic catching up on some of the chats. Photogenic says him and his two brothers have their birthdays in December, but they're not triplets or anything.
Mm,
Photogenic, I'm sorry, that was Night Ninja Arts. My
mm.
apologies. Photogenic says my brother bitches about it every year because he wants birthdays and Christmas gifts,
Right.
not one or the other. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That'd be me.
Photogenic said he never heard of J. Cole, which I find that hard to believe. Like you've never heard of him? Like, come on.
You've probably heard one or two of his songs, but might just
Come
not.
on. Right.
You've probably
His
heard No Role Models or
Yeah, if you've listened to the radio, well, there are those people who like don't listen to the radio. I don't
yeah,
really listen to the radio, but
yeah,
how could you not have heard about J. Cole? Even with
yeah,
all the stuff that's going on, that's just a little hard to believe you haven't heard of him.
yeah. Or maybe you just don't
You
listen to
might
that kind
don't
of music
care
at all.
about him. Well, that's different. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean you haven't heard of him.
yeah.
You don't listen
Not to
to
call you
him.
a liar, but
I'm calling you a
are
liar.
you
No, I
capping,
just
bro? Are you lying to us? Live on the stream?
that sounds like how? What you mean you haven't heard of J.
Right?
Cole? It's like you haven't heard of
which
Superman.
right? Which rock you living under? No, I'm just
Right.
kidding.
You live in America, right?
Yeah, right.
I haven't heard of J. Cole.
It's America.
That's gonna go down as a highlight of Live with the Hive.
Where's the clip button? Clipping that.
Do
We're just
I want
messing
to
with
remind
you.
you of
You know we
this
love you.
next year, Photogenic.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember that one time you lied to everybody?
Right?
What was you thinking
uh,
when you said that?
right. Nah, we're just playing with you. Let's see. Night Ninja says, I don't listen to mainstream artists except for Bruno Mars and Eminem, so I can't rate J. Cole, nor do I know who he is. Okay. All right.
How do you
I
have
don't.
like such extremes though? He said Bruno Mars and Eminem.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Those are. I forgive you, Photogenic or Night Ninja, but that's funny.
Damn Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, bro. Bruno. This brother's a star. I'm bigger than Mars. Pluto. He's a star. Bruno. I'm bigger than Mars. What's it? Oh, I forgot the whole. Bigger than. I just messed the line up. Never mind. Ignore that. Delete that part of the show. We
You
gotta go back
tried.
to it.
You tried.
God dang it. Nine Ninja says, "Who's your favorite superhero?" And don't say Batman or Spider Man.
But it's
Well,
Batman or Spider Man.
it is Batman. It is. I
Mine,
mean, I got. I'm all. I got. Let me show you this. Hold on. I don't know if
mine
I
is
should.
Spawn.
Spawn. Yeah. I do have the Dark Knight logo on my forearm.
Are you about to whip your thigh out?
Oh, I do got the Spider Man on my thigh.
Oh, I
I
thought it was
tattooed.
Batman.
I tattooed a spider on my thigh, actually, but it's a little high up, so I don't think it's appropriate for YouTube, to be honest. Okay, hold on. Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain.
Hold on.
So,
Just let me
'cause I,
think for a second.
yeah. I started tattooing myself, right, to practice on real skin, right? I'd practiced on fake skin and stuff, but I'm like, I need to, get a feel for the real deal, and so I started high up, so that as I would get better, I would move further down, so that like the more beginner, not as good things were higher up, and people wouldn't really see them, you know. So it do be pretty high though. It is high thigh. I got a spider, I got a Goku thing that I designed, and I got a Pikachu up there, way up there. But besides, let me see. Besides Batman, my favorite superhero besides Batman or Spider-Man. Oh, God. I'm gonna say, man, I'm not really very good with favorites, to be honest. So this is a difficult question for me. I don't know. Do you have an answer, excluding those two, D?
Spawn.
Oh yeah, right. You already said that. Dang it. So I got distracted by the thigh conversation. Got distracted by a thigh.
You got distracted talking about your thigh.
Yeah, all right. We don't gotta be that specific, But yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. It's a nice thigh. It's a nice thigh. Photogenic. I'm old. I don't listen to current top 40, but I'll try and look for stuff and see what I can hear. Yeah, he's good. He's good for sure. In my humble opinion, Photogenic tattoo is really high up and on the inside of his thigh. This way it blends in.
Mm-hmm.
You got me figured out, bro. You got me figured out. And Night Ninja says, just search up J. Cole, and I swear this is I've just seen this guy for the very first time. Well, you are in for a fantastic ride, bro. I hope you enjoy it. Because he's got a lot of good stuff. Again, in my humble opinion, he's a classic. Very good. Very good. Very nice. He said, fine, then I'll do Batman. Well, let me see if I can think of another answer. No Batman. No Spider-Man. Favorite superhero. I like Green Lantern. Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
I was about to say, well, which one?
Yeah. Probably would be Jon Stewart. He's the one I'm most familiar with.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in the show, right, which I watched.
Yeah.
I was into that show as a kid, and he was always so cool. His episode, bro, oh my God. The first episode, when he had to save the battery. The battery was going down. And it's all coming down around him, and he's there, and I'm already getting chills just talking about it, bro. And he's standing there, and he has to bring it back with the oath. Oh my God, bro. Chills. Getting chills.
I tried to get my wife to learn that oath, and yeah, it didn't really work out for
Really?
me. She said, no, nerd. You want me to be a nerd like you?
Right.
I said, kind of.
Yeah. What's wrong with being a nerd like me? What are you trying to say?
She said, well, you don't want that. You don't want those problems.
Yeah, you're not ready for that conversation yet. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that affected me deeply as a kid, for sure. So maybe him. Maybe him. Nine says, how am I like part boomer and part zoomer at the same time? Best of both worlds, I guess.
Just lucky, I guess.
You just lucky like that. What else can I do to this? What else can I do? I want to splatter it. I feel like his face. I feel like I need more. I want more contrast in his face. Missing that contrast again, as per the usual. Little light on contrast. Once again, dealing with the same freaking thing. Photogenic says Kyle Rayner Green Lantern was an artist, so all his constructs are by far the most creative. Oh, that's cool. Kyle Rayner. Now he was the one who. Let me think. Which one was Kyle Rayner?
Good question. You should know this.
Photogenic, does J. Cole have an old school hair metal sound?
What? No.
It's actually just the letter J. It's short for Jermaine. Just the letter J. Yeah, it might not be your kind of music, Photogenic. You said, which one was Kyle Rayner? Chiz Tribe, you're killing me. No, that was just for you. I obviously know who he is. You know, that was just me.
Those is jokes.
I was just trying to get under your skin a little bit. That's all.
I was fooling you.
Yeah. Obviously, I know who he is. He's the guy. He's got the ring, the green
Yeah.
ring,
Yeah.
and he was an artist too. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
right? He was an artist.
He wears that clothes.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got the clothes.
Yep. He's part of the core.
Like a vest or something.
He's got the. He's one of the.
He was a dude.
He was a dude. Pretty sure he was a white dude. He's one of the white ones.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's
But
got
he wasn't the white one. He was just one.
Just one of them. Yeah. Obviously, we know who the white one was.
Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Of course we know who it was.
Got him. Walked right into that one. Got him.
Got him.
Yep. That's funny. Now count now. Man. Yeah. See, of course I know who he is. I was actually just listening to the Darkest Night story a few weeks ago, maybe sometime.
I like how you changed the topic.
No, that's the same topic. He was in that. He was in that.
Was it?
Yeah. That's the Green Lantern, the big Green Lantern story.
Oh.
With that has Kyle Rayner as one of the characters. Blackest, or did I say Darkest Night? Blackest Night. I'm sorry. He was the one who became the White Lantern for a while.
Yeah.
Was that in that story, Photogenic? I mean, I know. Obviously, I'm just quizzing you. Obviously, I know. Obviously, I know the answer.
I know.
Yeah. Night Ninja says, give me a J. Cole song to listen to, like his most popular songs.
There's too many popular songs.
Yeah.
No Role Models.
I mean, No Role Models is really good. Born Sinner is one of my favorites. I don't know if that's...
I'm sorry. The one with not Miguel. Was it Miguel? You know, yeah.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh my God, why am I blanking on this?
It's not mine.
It's dang it. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna find it for you. Workout is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty popular one. It's not one of my personal favorites, but it's a popular one. What is that freaking song, bro? Oh my goodness, I can't even find it right now looking at it. It's Power Trip.
Power Trip, yeah.
Power Trip, yeah.
But if you don't listen to rap, it's not really your style. Bro.
Yeah. Crooked Smile. I like Crooked Smile too. I mean, pretty much all of them. If you go to his old album, if you go listen to, all of them, really. Born Sinner, Forest Hills, For Your Eyes Only, Cold World, even, pretty much all of those are going to be winners. Lights Please. Ooh, Lights Please is a good one. Mr. Nice Watch with Jay-Z.
With Jay-Z.
Uh-huh. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, baby. It's got Missy Elliott.
That's with Missy.
Yep. Lots of classics. But even his new ones, if you want to listen to his new album, Might Delete Later, Crocodile Tears is good. Hunting Wabbits. HYB. Fever is pretty cool. I like Fever. 7 Minute Drill was pretty cool, but that one is not officially
unavailable.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason.
Oh my God. We're not even going to go down that road.
I'm just saying. All that gassing and for what?
Right?
You didn't drop bombs.
Dude.
You did some soft jobs and said, you know
Right?
what? I don't want no smoke.
What happened to the definition of a weapon that could end it? You know,
Right?
take your favorite major rapper, left him independent,
Nope.
crying in the corner.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Not on that one. He did not do it. No, not on that one. That was a cool. I mean, I like the song though. But you could tell that he wasn't really. He didn't really mean it. You know, it wasn't coming from the heart.
No one talked about his lady.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh man, it's too bad. So excited, bro! It's happening! It's happening! And then it didn't happen.
Nothing. Nothing. It was bad.
Let's see. Photogenic. In Darkest Night, Sinestro and Hal Jordan became. Oh, okay. Yeah. Became White Lanterns for a heartbeat, and then Kyle gets it afterwards for the extended amount of time. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That was a good story, though. I like that story. It was pretty cool. That had Star Sapphire in it. Character I did a sketch of the other day that Photogenic brought up. Star Sapphire. Right? They were in that the whatever for the love people.
I think they're pink
Yeah, I
or
think so.
purple.
Man, my Posca is completely dead. I'm pretty sure, bro. Dang it! The Night Ninja's said he'll be right back. He's gonna go see if he's worth all the hype.
I think it's perspective.
This is totally dead. My son, I was working on a school project with my son the other day too. He had to color. He had to color a gingerbread thing. We made it Santa, and it was on this kind of harder, kind of like construction paper.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Oh, here, bro, we can use my Poscas, man. That would be cool." And totally tore up the tips for him and everything, and the what's it called? My white one was already pretty dry anyway, but I'm pretty sure that took it to the grave.
Oh.
I put my money in the grave. It's okay. I have other means of applying white to the paper. Other means available. Although I think I need a little bit more. I don't know. I just want more. Photogenic says, I think they're more fuchsia.
The Green Lantern? Or
The
the
yeah.
Lanterns?
The love ladies.
They're not even worth mentioning because, come on.
Yeah, right.
How strong are they really? Not
Right.
that strong. Not that strong.
Bunch of girls.
Lamos. Bunch of lamos.
Right? Come on. The reason that we are into superheroes, we want to see big, strong, muscly, ripped men in tight clothing.
What are you doing?
That's why we're here. Right?
I'm like, what are you doing right now, bro?
Isn't that why we're here? No? Just me? Okay. Well. I want to see those pecs rippling across the page.
I want to see people get their faces knocked in. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that too. That big, strong man.
That too.
With a big, meaty forearm. Just shoving his fist through another man.
Interesting.
Right? Right? I mean, are we not on the same page?
That's interesting.
Okay. Let's get some white on this. Let's see what we got here. Using this Presto pen. Never lets me down.
I'm gonna have to order one of those, bro, because I'm tired of what I be going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm too good of an artist to be struggling with this stupid whiteout like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just slow down
Presto.
the way I want you to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely the way. I mean, the Posca is really good too, but Presto is. I like it a lot ever since I bought it. It pretty much always does what I want. You can't get like a super thin line with it, but like you can do a lot with it. Me gusta. Let me get a little bit of whiten up these teeth a little bit too, I think. I'm having fun doing these black and white pieces recently. I got a little bit of color on this, but working with the ink, I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing these. I like them. Get some white in his hair over here. I'm just gonna kind of get a little bit of streaks. Kind of break it up a little bit. Yeah, I like it because you can just keep going back and forth,
Yeah.
Like with the paint, you can't really do that as much. It's not with the kind of painting and the style I've been doing. But if you're just working, with just ink and whiteout, like you can do a lot of back and forth, obviously, which I definitely am a fan of. Being able to fix those mistakes and all that. Because every once in a while, make a little mistake here and there.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
I never see it, bro.
Yeah. Well, thanks. If you looked up more often, you maybe would.
I can't. I'm too
You're
busy
good.
creating awesomeness.
Exactly, bro. You got a lot going on over there. Photogenic says, I think the latest issue of the Justice League has Star Sapphire as a part of the League, not a Green Lantern. And they're saying she's more powerful than a Green Lantern because current culture says it has to be that way.
It was only Kyle Rayner she was stronger than.
No, yeah, right. Full circle. Comes back to Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. That's interesting, though, That's interesting. And he says, squeeze the Presto or whiteout on a card and then use a brush to get the fine lines. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I see what you're saying, though, as far as I see what you're saying, photogenic. That makes a lot of sense as to the reasoning behind that. Which, that is the real thing. Like, stuff is going to be affected by things like that. We have these outside influences that can make things better or worse. Sometimes it's worse, but Nightingale says, I was gate kept. I was sleeping on J. Cole. I'm hooked now. I'm going to be listening to his music while I draw. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Glad to hear it. Glad you enjoyed it. Woo! Man, I just put a lot of this Presto on this paper. I don't know if it's necessarily healthy to be inhaling that much. I can smell it. Oh, yeah. Man, that's strong stuff. Got that strong stuff. Okay, let's do some splattering. Photogenic says, bro, you coming at me? Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. No, I would never do that. I would never frontally assault you like that. If I had something to say, it would be behind your back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, maybe. I'm trying to think of what all I want to cover here. Where do I want the splatter to go? I want some over here. Over here. Over here. Just keep it off the face, maybe. Talking poo about Kyle Rayner. Oh. Nah. That was D, I guess. Night Ninja says, he's the one who said, don't save her, she don't want to be saved. That's where that saying came from. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one. He's the one. All right, let's do this. Let's do some bam, 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 bam. Hit him with the, what was that guy's name? Food Network guy. Bam, bam. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know, a Food Network kind of guy?
No.
He was an old classic Food Network. Bam! When you hit him with the seasoning, you know? He's bam! What's his name? Oh, come on. Somebody's got to know. Photogenic knows, hopefully. We used to watch him on VHS tapes of Food Network back in the day. We didn't actually have TV. So somebody would tape Food Network so my mom could watch it. She liked Food Network. So they would tape it and we would watch it. Emerald Lagasse, yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, bam, bam, bro. He was cooking, literally. Yeah, I'm not really a food TV kind of guy now that I'm on my own. But Emerald Lagasse, he was pretty entertaining. And, you know, Iron Chef, of course. Back when it was the, you know, before it got whitewashed. That was a good show. Good show. If you're into that kind of thing. Although maybe it's good now too. I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't remember who the guy is now that does it, but I know the other guy was pretty cool. Oh, got a big old blob. I didn't really intend for that to go right there. It's okay though. Let's add some more. I didn't mean to do it. Let's do it some more. So it looks like I meant to do it. Classic technique. If you mess up, especially with something like splatter, you get too much in an area, just put some more. Then it will look intentional. You know what I'm saying? I think. For sure, right? That's how that works?
I always say, when in doubt, black it out.
There we go.
Just overshadow every piece of art that you struggle with.
Bam. Don't know the anatomy? Boom. Doesn't matter.
Who needs it?
Shadows, capes. Taken care of. Put those feet behind a rock. I think I need a little more over here. There we go. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It could be better. Let's see if we can make it better. Oh, wow. I totally completely missed the paper and got that all over my desk. All over my pen. I just customized my pen. Customized white splattered micron now. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's definitely better. Okay. Then let's give him a quick little. Let me see. Do I want to use this for a white little eye highlight? Night Ninja Oh, now I understand. Oh, he said, now I understand when Chin said, fool me once, blame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Classic. I used
Chin
to
strap
watch.
been a biter.
What'd you say?
I said chin strap been a biter.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, 100%, bro. That's funny. And then John said, I used to watch some of that guy's show, and I wasn't even bored, even when his show was still airing. Yep. Classic. And it's that time of the year when you get to watch your favorite movie, the Peanuts movie, Charlie Brown movie. Oh, yeah. That's a winner, bro. That's a winner. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Jessica says, a trawler. I really wanted to be a good roller, but I haven't been that good. But my wish is going to be a big success. I hope your wish comes true. Big success. Big success. Look at my pen, bro. Totally gave this pen some character now. This little splat. Spliggity splat. Okay, I think I want him to have a little white dot in his eye, probably. I'm nervous. Kind of hard to control this a little bit.
Man,
Presto.
I don't know what that was out there. It's windy. It's windy
Really?
as hell. Yeah.
Oh, I got you, Jessica. You wanted to be a good drawer using voice to text. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of doing it. It takes a while to get where you want to be, for sure. Especially if you're aiming high. But it's fun. It's a fun thing to do too, which is nice. Like if the process, the journey is fun. I think for me at least, it's been fun.
I agree. I feel like that's been the funnest thing is really just seeing how far we can take this.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I enjoy it, and I enjoy being able to hang out with everybody here. And I appreciate everyone coming through, hanging out. We get some color pencils out.
Damn, you're doing colored pencils and
Just,
stuff, bro?
just, I just on these eyes. I just want a little bit of a. I don't even know how well it will show up, but I want a. It might not even show up actually. I just want it to not all be the same red. My light's in kind of an awkward spot right here. Yeah, that's not really showing up. Colored pencils, though, on top of the gouache is a major key to success, bro. For real. Another key dropping. Like I did that Supergirl piece that I did the other day. It I went back afterwards and added colored pencil, and oh my god, really, really took it to actually looking good. The skin tone was not fantastic. The hair color, I'm gonna show you guys. I know Night Ninja was here and he saw what it looked like at the end of the show. But like the skin tone, I fixed with the colored pencil. The hair, I brought the vibrancy back into it. I did some on the red for the jacket. But like the skin tone and the hair, especially though, before and after. Like if you look at the two pictures, before and after the colored pencils, big difference, big improvement. And
Nice.
part of that is because I did the ink wash and then the paint on top of it, and that kind of kills the vibrancy, I guess you could say, of the paint. Like the paint just isn't quite as vibrant when you're doing it on top of ink wash, because it's got that kind of gray,
Uh huh.
excuse me, showing through. and like I didn't fully erase my pencils and everything, so I was whatever. Um, so coming back in with the colored pencil, just lightly, like you don't got to do a lot. Like I just went over the skin with a light layer of kind of a skin color, and I had a little red, like on the cheeks and in certain areas with the colored pencil, and just really, and then did some yellow over the hair. Really made a big difference. Um, Definitely a major helper as far as that. But Night Ninja says, whoever made whitewash should get back in the lab because I'm 100% sure it's possible to not make it smell like that because it can't be healthy. You're probably right. Get some roses in there. Oops, sorry. Just pumped my thing. What do you think about this, bro? What are your thoughts?
I think it looks good, bro.
Hmm.
Honestly, truly. Look at that big ass stogie.
Thanks. Yeah, he's sucking it down.
Wow.
Yo, what up, Arnell? He says, what up? Love that background. Dope work, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
Arnell.
I'm doing some ink wash. I've been inspired by some of the stuff you've been doing with ink wash, bro. Killing that. So I've been kind of getting back in the lab with it.
I said it once and I'll say it again. Arnell's style is just dope. I like the angles and the shapes that he makes.
Yeah.
It's similar to like Evans. You can see the influence, but it's not too close,
Yeah.
It's clearly his own voice, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words, dude. Really appreciate it. Some Lobo action for December. Rocking out
December.
DC characters. I think, you know what? Maybe I should get some more. I think actually, where's my. Let me see if I can do this with the jelly roll instead of the pasta. Isn't going to be too thick of a line. I think I want just a little bit of white lines for this facial hair that kind of goes out into. Oops. Just got something on my finger. Out into the. Yeah. Out into the black here. I think this is going to help a little bit, maybe. Maybe, baby. Ooh, baby, it's a wild world.
Every time I hear that, that makes me want to watch. Did you ever watch Skins? The
No.
UK version, though. The UK version.
No, I don't think so.
Because they remade it on MTV, and it wasn't as good.
It wasn't the same.
No, it wasn't the same.
Dang. The UK one is good though.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched it. I'll have to check it out. That's a thing in the show though.
That song, yeah. It's like it's a song like probably the end of the season or something like that.
Nice. I want to add a little bit on these. Arnell says, yeah, it's fun using ink wash, and says, D, your line work is top tier and unique. Loving it. I dig it.
Thank you. I'm
Yes.
trying to find that voice. That's probably one of the things that I think we're probably going to talk about consistently. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to have cool work and influence, but how do you find your voice? I was talking to my wife about this. I was like, what makes my work in your opinion like original? You know what I mean? Like what would you say my signature is in work? You would, if I were to ask you, I would expect you to say back in the day like the deep shadows that I use, but I don't really use the deep shadows like I used to anymore.
Right, yeah.
And I feel like that was probably because I was insecure about a lot of the things I was drawing. So when in doubt, black it out.
Right. Yeah. So do you feel like your unique voice or whatever is something that you should focus on? Like you should focus on trying to develop it?
No, I would focus on outside of the fundamentals, but I would focus on your own. I don't know. I guess so because I was about to say like the cool factor because at the end of the day, you want to make a bunch of cool pictures, right?
Right.
Isn't that what we're doing? We're not just reading comic books because we can see, oh, look at those shapes. No, we're looking at a cool ass picture. And then as you look at it, you realize, oh, look at the fundamentals, da 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 da.
Right.
But no, I'm just looking at like, look at this buff dude bashing this guy's face in. Look at Batman. He's like all agile, but he's a big brute depending on which version you're looking at.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
think it is important to find your voice, but at the same time, I do find that it has created more of a hindrance for me by not focusing on the fundamentals.
Mm.
Because I would be further along if I had done that. But I do feel like without the fundamentals that I know, I can still put together a decently cool picture and people
Yeah.
buy it. They buy
Yeah,
this,
yeah. Right.
you know?
Yeah, it's a tough thing, right? It's a tough thing, because it's
You got
like,
to find a balance. Yeah.
do you focus on that, right? Because I mean, ultimately, like your style is just the way you draw things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you draw, like you're drawing in your style,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
if you try to focus on it, maybe that could get in the way. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like if someone says, "Hey man, I love when you draw the eyes like that," or whatever, "I love your style of drawing eyes," then maybe it is smart to focus on that and to lean into it more. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer, but
Me
it is
neither.
an interesting thing to think about.
Right. What do you guys think for the viewers that are watching? Do you think it's important to find your style before focusing on fundamentals?
Mm,
Or are you more likely to focus on the fundamentals and then just let your style progressively evolve?
right.
I feel like I wanted to have a cool picture before I really cared about the anatomy portion of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am kind of more on the opposite end of the spectrum, you know.
Uh huh.
But part of that is because I had seen the advice, like, hey, don't focus on style. It'll come, like, it'll just happen on its own, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Which I do agree with. But at the same time, it's easy to fall into, and I think I, for a long time, fell into the trap of trying to draw everything correctly and not focusing less on making it cool and focus more on making it correct.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, like, yeah. Night Ninja says your drawings remind me of Dragon Ball Legends ink brush animations. That thing is so cool, bro. And
Who?
says, you guys listen to "Turn This TV Off" by Kendrick. Yeah,
Not.
I've heard "TV Off" by Kendrick. Um, I don't know if we have enough time to start talking about our opinions on GNX, but yeah, I've heard the song. It's all right. Our ourselves, I think your shadows have graduated to deep cross hatching lines.
Yes. Yes, they
Definitely.
have.
I've noticed that too, for sure.
Yeah, I have done a little bit more rendering. And the reason why is this. So I always wanted to do that, but
Mm,
I wasn't good enough at rendering like with my line and pencil control to get
mm,
the look that I wanted. So I wouldn't do it. But
interesting.
now that I have a little bit more pen control,
Right.
I find that I don't know, maybe I am doing it a little bit more.
That makes sense. You're more confident in it.
A little bit, yeah.
Arnell says, I think style goes hand in hand with the fundamentals. As you practice the fundamentals, your style will create itself. Others will notice it, but you won't right off the top. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's one thing someone said. I can't remember where I heard it, but they were like, whenever you draw something, right? It's one thing we've talked about is it always, people who see your art see it differently than we do. But one of the factors of that is to us, it always looks like something that we drew, you
Yeah.
know, like, oh, that just looks like a picture that I drew, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
And so those things like your style or like your whatever doesn't really show up. It's the same thing like if you know, like you don't really notice changes in yourself, like in your body or in your face as because you see yourself in the mirror every day, right? You don't notice that hairline getting further and further back,
Oh,
right?
I noticed.
You maybe okay, well, all right, okay, maybe the
I
hairline was a
said,
bad,
what
a
the
bad
hell is
example,
this?
but it's easier for other people to notice certain
Yeah.
things like that, especially you want to think. I think that's a really good point. Or no,
Yeah.
Mace says,
Definitely.
"Yo, it's cool, so good." Is that a new villain? It's not a new villain. His name is Lobo. He's not super well known though, or super like mainstream, but he's cool. His name is Lobo, and he's I think he starts off as kind of a villain, but he kind of turns into more of like an anti-hero, kind of like Deadpool and Venom, that kind of thing, more of an anti-hero, but he's
Yeah.
intergalactic bounty hunter and he's insanely powerful, bro. He's ain't nobody touching this guy. But thank you. I appreciate you saying it's cool. I really appreciate it. Night Ninja asks, which Batman series do you guys think has the best Batman voice actor? Which one sounds the best to you? Well, I mean, there's really only one Batman voice actor for me. There's only one. Um,
To
Night
be
Ninja.
honest with you, I don't even know the voice actors that much, you know?
Yeah, it's the only one. It's May says Superman with his side eye. Oh yeah, this dude is taking out Superman for sure.
Right.
Or at least they're having a good fight. Um yeah, the classic Batman voice actor. Oh my god, I'm freaking blanking on his name right now. I can't believe it. But the classic one, Kevin Conroy. Yeah, thank you, photogenic. Yeah, he's the only Batman for me. And says Night Ninja also adds, I think your style doesn't matter. It depends if you can tell a good story and draw the viewer through something unique, then it doesn't matter. That makes
I
sense.
agree to an extent, but nah, I think the first thing you see is the picture, and
Mm,
sometimes the style stands out, you know?
right,
You have to read the story. I mean, you could tell the story with pictures, obviously. You can go from point A to B,
right.
but I'm looking at the style first and foremost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm looking at the cool factor. Am I impressed enough to even care with the story? Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Did you see that?
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened. No one knows, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Arnell says the hairline is very noticeable. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That was a bad example. Unless you're
Yeah.
in denial, like maybe I might have been, if you're in denial, then you can kind of, you don't see what you don't want to see, kind of
Freaking
situation. Like, no, it's fine,
Arnell's got
man.
like dreads, man. He's living his best life. He's aging this king over here. He's
For
got a
real.
full head of hair. His
Right?
whole hairline's intact. His art is cool. His kids play dominating football.
Right? He's just flexing on us in every
What
area
the
possible.
hell? He
Flexing
woke
on
up
us.
choosing violence today.
Right? Just making everybody jealous. Nah, it's cool though. We love it. I'm happy. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm glad you haven't had to go through what some of us had to with our hairlines. All right, I'm gonna move on before I start crying. Night Ninja says, take Akira Toriyama for example. You wouldn't notice that his style changed throughout the series, like OG Dragon Ball compared to the end of DBZ. You can see the change, but people still like it.
Yeah, he grew.
That's yeah,
He
yeah, that's valid.
evolved.
That's definitely valid for sure. Um, yeah, you're right. That is a good point. That is a good point. I'm trying to think if there's any more I want to add to this. I like the little white that I added on these hairs. I think that helps. Got a little bit over there too. I don't know if I still have some pencils in here. I think I still have some pencils shining through.
Are you really just like trying to figure out what to do because I'm going so slow, huh?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
You're
it's
doing great.
okay. Take
It's
your time.
Yeah, take your time, bro. You know how it is. No, this is unusual. Normally it's the other way around. Normally you're the one twiddling your thumbs while I'm trying to rush and finish. So Rita says, "Caught you, bro. Nice work, D."
Hey, that's my sis right there.
Yo,
What up, fam?
shout outs. Thanks for coming through.
Finally, finally, she gives me some time a day.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah,
You
it'd
know
be
how
your
it is.
own family.
Yeah, well, I won't get too deep into that, but yeah. He said, "Yeah, hurry yourself up, bro." She says, "Hurry yourself up."
You can't
Yeah,
rush
bro.
greatness.
What's the deal, man? God, I'll
Look
be.
at this. I mean,
It
look at
is.
these
It is
pictures.
weird. No, your picture is great. I mean, I just did a headshot. So
Exactly. We are
I
not the
I
same.
I did a headshot. Although I did wake up at 11:30 or 11, I guess,
Yeah.
from a nap, and I've been sick. You know what I'm saying? I
Uh
got.
huh.
It's kind of windy in here.
The
My
master.
shoulder feels a little off.
Here you go.
Can't.
Yeah.
I can't really see out my left eye very well right now.
It.
So
Here you go.
it's my desk is messy, but
it's it's Monday.
yeah, it's Monday, bro. Although Monday's a great day for me. It's my first day off, so I love Monday.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm down with it. But bro. It is about that time for me. It's
It is. Yeah.
about that time. She said, shut up, but I love you, bro." She said, "Shut up.
Right.
I love you, bro." He's just playing. He loves you.
You
Probably.
know, she knows what it is.
He knows. That's good. My family has never come through to the stream. I mean, not my brother, at least. I don't know if anyone else is lurking in the chat, but and I had 0 family members coming through. My girl doesn't watch the stream. My kids don't watch the stream. I got coworkers coming through, but I can't get my girl to come through. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
She says she sees your stuff all day. What she need to
yeah,
tune in for?
yeah, bro. I'll go and I'll show her. I'll be like, "Oh, you want to see this picture today?" And
Not
like,
really.
I gotta see her holding in the laughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She like looks at it, she's like, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it looks good, right?" And I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" She's, "Nothing. I'm not laughing at anything. I'm
Oh.
not."
Look,
I'm,
she's
I'm,
had enough, bro. You stay talking. She's had
I'm
enough.
just playing. Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So are you watching the stream out there? Why would I? I can hear you. You can hear me?
See?
Okay. No, yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
You
that's
see?
fair. I'm just playing. I love the support. Please don't hit me.
Bro, so look, we've been doing this art thing for a cool minute now, right?
Right.
I've gone back, like sometimes Facebook will the memories and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'll look back at some of the things that people said were cool, and
Mm.
I just know they were lying to me. I don't know how I
Mm.
feel about that. I feel like I should go back and talk to each one of those people. Like,
Right.
why you couldn't have been the one to
Right.
keep it real? But I know if they would have, I would have got all of my feelings.
Yeah. You be like, you could have told me the eye was crooked. You could have told me that, you know. Yeah. No, I know what you mean, man. But
That's
it's also nice to know that people will support you.
uh,
And that maybe people just don't see mistakes the same as you do. Also,
exactly.
Chris says looks good. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that.
All right, bro.
Lobo.
So I guess I guess we're cool with this. I'm
Yeah,
cool with
dude,
it.
that looks good, man. I think you did great.
Thank you.
Hands
I
look
don't want
good. Hand
not.
looks good. Expression looks good. Looks good,
Thank you.
man. Hair looks good.
I want to. I don't want to end the stream and you just you killing the game. So
Mm, mm. Well, I mean, you don't have to go. I'm the only one that's got to go. So
I gotta go.
you got to go. You got
Me doing the stream by myself? Come on.
that's why the people are here anyway. So
This is true.
you know, you know. But yeah,
All
that being
right.
said, real quick, let me read these. I'm a big Marvel fan. I've never touched a comic to this day. Plus, the only thing close to comics were reading books for dyslexic people, and I'm one of them. Well, you can actually find some things online, which isn't the same, as holding it in your hand, obviously. But I get you. I mean, to be honest, like comics definitely aren't as big as they were, and they're not as easily accessible either. Like you can't really, unless you have a place to get them, or if you go online and buy stuff, and then wait for shipping and all that. It's not as easy compared to back in the day. You could just go to, you know, any kind of store and find the roller things, with them on there. So it's fair. Sarita says, "I'll tell you, and I have told you since day one. Fix it, fix it." But then says, "It looks dope. Well done, execution on point." I agree. Killed it today.
Thank you.
Yep. But yeah, thanks for everyone coming through. That's gonna be it for today, episode 34, live with the
Yeah, yeah.
Hive. Shout outs to everybody, as always, in the chat or anybody lurking and watching. We appreciate all of you. You're the real MVPs. And we'll be back on Wednesday, episode 35, continuing our December celebration, doing DC characters. Back Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Central. Getting back at it nonstop. We'll see you then, and I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, bro. Be easy. Thank you, everybody.
Deuces.
Peace.